Is this thing on? Hello? Is this thing on? We're good? Welcome. Well, it's another Thursday, so you know what that means, folks. Welcome to another night of Must See Whiskey TV. I
Yeah.
am Jay Madison coming to you live with the lovely Victoria Eady Butler and my teammate Sailor up there in the PNW. Shout outs to everybody out there tuning in. Thank you all for coming back and checking us out. We're about to have a good time and do some cocktails. How do I look, y'all? Does my hair look okay? Should I throw the hat on or take the hat off? What should I do?
Oh my God. Oh my
Just
God.
do
Don't
it.
Seriously.
start that tonight. Do not start that tonight.
That's what I do. You know, I plan to start it off like that. So I don't know. I'm gonna keep the
Yeah,
hat
you
right
can't
here
you
just in
can't
case
help it.
it goes down. So tell me, ladies, Sailor, I know you are in your beautiful office rocking
Yes.
out. How are you doing, darling? I know you got all the fires
It's a
and
little rough
crapola
out
going up
here.
there. Yeah, you
Yeah,
hang.
hearts out to the whole western part of the United States. We're
Amen.
still suffering from the smoke from the fires, which is just really sad. So it's nice to be able to take a break tonight and hang out with you guys. And also our hearts go out to the
Mhm.
south that's got getting beaten up by the storms as well. So everybody, I hope you're safe at
Yes.
home. And this is a great time to just sit back, relax, let us make you laugh. And Victoria's going to entertain you with some cocktails.
You ain't lying. Peace, love, and prayers go out to everybody out there from suffering from hurricanes
Absolutely.
and fires and everything. And
Yes.
Victoria, I must say, you look stunning this evening, and the setting is awesome. Where are you, and what the heck is going on?
I think it's the setting that's making me look so good. I am in the backyard of Sherry Moore's home. It is
Wow.
absolutely beautiful. Isn't it
Sherry Moore.
beautiful? Sherry
Yes,
Moore.
Sherry
You
Moore.
know
Who
that
the heck is
chick
that? Her name sounds so
that
familiar.
the chick that is our very own whiskey nerd. She is
Yes,
our director of whiskey operations,
whiskey
and
genius.
yes, she is a whiskey genius,
Hmm.
and she also has a green thumb, as you can see. It's absolutely
Hmm.
beautiful.
Yeah. Yes. What are those azaleas? I don't know. I'm just saying something.
Listen,
I just did the first flower that came to mind. I don't know.
don't get me to line. This is Sherry's
Mm.
stomping grounds, not mine. So
All right.
I'm hoping that we can convince her to jump in with us for a little while this evening. How about that?
Yes, would love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. So I'll make sure we're good to go. I know you gotta save and rest your voice, Sailor. So I got you covered.
Thank you,
So
my friend.
we're coming to you. What can you tell me though, real fast? What show is this for us? Is this our fourth or fifth show? Didn't we do this last time? It's got to be our fifth show, right?
5.
What is it? It's five?
5.
5.
Wow, man, who would have thought
Mm.
we still be doing this crap? You know what I'm saying? I'm like COVID.
Me?
Man, we may be yeah, we'd probably be doing this for maybe like 2 months. No, we're
No,
still
I
doing
knew.
this.
I
We're
told
doing
you
this
guys.
craziness, and we're going into what 8 months now? Good Lord,
Yep.
what are we doing?
That's okay. We've got this. I mean, we're doing
We
the
have
best that
got
we
this.
can, right? We got
Yes,
this.
we
Yes,
got this.
yes.
We got
So
this.
thank you
Very
all for
much.
hanging in with us. It brought us together doing these podcasts. That's for darn sure. So thank y'all for that.
Yes.
So real fast, we about to get into it and get down. I know you're some cocktails. I know I am. Um, we're
Yes.
starting off tonight with the Queen Bee. Is that right? And I'm gonna tell you right now, peace and love to that young man that's probably close to you. That Queen Bee is a great cocktail, but also want to give
Yeah,
because the
CD is the
cocktails you
bomb.
have
This is
are
this
so
is one of
easy
his.
this week.
Hmm.
Like
Yes.
I didn't have to go liquor store, nothing. Yeah. Oh, this is
It's
this is
great. It's
beautiful.
perfect
It's
for
a
home
beautiful cocktail.
bartending.
I mean, you can't go
Hmm.
wrong. Perfect for home bartending. So we got
Absolutely.
some really good ones on here for you all tonight, and we have the recipes. If we're not mistaken, we
Hmm.
got the recipes on there.
Yep.
I'm not
We're
even on the
posting it
Facebook page. I'm
right
acting
now.
silly. I'm sorry. Don't kill me.
Uh,
All right. So let me
you
let me go find the
always act
Facebook page.
silly.
Thank you. It's my gift. Bring light and love to the world and make people giggle. Yes.
Thank
So
you,
good.
Jay.
All
Thank
right. Well,
you.
we gonna get
Thank you.
started. I'm here for you, darling. I'm here for you. Oh, I'm mixing glass. All right. So we're gonna start off with the Queen Bee,
Yeah.
and that's
Let's do it. Let's do
that's
it.
something we shaking and straining, right?
Yeah.
Yep. So I
Okay.
posted the recipe in the comments so that you can scroll back if you'd like to see it, or follow along right now. There we go. So I'm going to go ahead and make your screen bigger, Victoria, so we can see what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
So I just put ice in my shaker, and
Wow.
I'm waiting for Jay to catch up as usual.
All right, I'm already caught up. So 2 ounces.
All right.
Should I sit down? Let me see if I can. I'm gonna sit down.
You
How's
tell me
that?
when
Okay.
you're ready, Jay.
I am ready. So 2 ounces of the 1884.
I am
Oh, that.
doubling my recipe because when I drink, I want Miss Moore to drink as well.
Love it.
Yes, that's a great
So
idea.
more for more.
More
Yeah.
for more.
See, I'm here tonight with the
Put that
jokes,
back
Jay.
there.
You're welcome.
Booyah. See,
It's
look
the
at that.
cough medicine.
How we switched it up. It's working. And then
Okay, Jay, 2 ounces of Uncle Nearest 1884.
1884. I wonder why we're using the 1884. There are some people who are probably tuning in who are not hip to all things that we do here. So could you please tell us about the 1884 real fast, and then we'll get back to this ice before it melts.
Absolutely. For those who don't know, I am the master blender for Uncle Nearest Premium Whiskey, and I am also Nearest Green's great-great-granddaughter. And I had the privilege of curating our 1884. It is a 7-year blend, and it's 93 proof, and it is absolutely delicious.
Yes, it is. You did one heck of a job, by the way, young lady.
Thank
Excellent
you, sir.
job.
Thank
So
you.
very proud of you. Yes.
Thank you.
All right. So then we are going to do an ounce of the honey syrup.
Are you sure? Are you sure it's an ounce?
That's what it says on mine.
Recipe says an
Okay.
ounce, yeah.
Okay. All right.
And is
So
yours
you want to do
homemade?
2 ounces, or you want to do it
Yeah.
extra sweet because you got so many beautiful people over there. So sweet.
Look, don't try to skip over what I'm asking.
What'd you say? I'm sorry. What'd you say?
You don't talk over me.
Yes.
I want to know, did you make some honey syrup?
It was made in my house. Yes.
Oh,
Did I actually put my hands on it? No, I had my lovely wife who hooked me up. Again, she's my speedy, and so I was like, hey, I need some honey syrup real fast. Won't take but a second. So yeah, she hooked it up. But it was done easy. Last time we did it, I did it myself.
You did?
mm.
I
Uh,
did. I
is,
did. I think I did.
is,
Yes.
is Solana laughing?
I doubt it.
Her.
I seriously
Uh,
doubt it.
because I doubt you made it, but that's okay. Go ahead.
Thank you. Thank
Okay.
you.
So so so, so that's an ounce of honey
Yes.
syrup.
Mhm.
What
Ounce of
next,
honey
good brother?
syrup. Yes. All right. There we go. And then we're just only doing a half an ounce of the lemon juice.
I'm doing an ounce because I'm making for me and Sherry.
That's right. And boom. All right. Where we
And
at?
so, are you ready to shake, shake, shake?
Ooh, girl. Always. Ready?
Ready?
Let's get it. Is that too loud, Sailor?
Nice shakes there. Mm-hmm. We got. I'll do a side by side so we can. Oh well, too late.
What? Check. Oh my. Sailor, did you see what Victoria just did?
I've been practicing. I'm good.
I
Yes,
see that. I see that.
I, I
yes,
am
it's very
good.
impressive.
Sailor
Mm-mm.
taught me that trick.
Yes, indeedy.
Yes.
Now
It's how
you
I
all are
learn.
doing, and you're pouring it in a Nick and Nora glass. So, peace and love to you for pouring in a Nick and Nora glass. I'm going to be pouring in a beautiful Uncle Nearest rocks glass, so I can still see it and have something branded and also be on brand. Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Are you garnishing, sir?
Uh, no. I don't have dehydrated lemon discs.
That's what this is, okay?
Yes,
But being a bartender for all of those years, I'm sure you know
all
what
of
that
them.
is.
Yes, that is a beautiful, beautiful garnish, dehydrated lemon disc. Just slice it, let it dry out. It's beautiful. That
So
is a beautiful cocktail.
that is a
That
beautiful cocktail.
that is such a beautiful color. Look at that. And so simple.
Yes.
Hmm.
Sherry,
Cheers
you
to
I
know what
love
everybody
you're
out
it.
coming.
there. Yes,
I'm
cheers.
gonna bring
Yes,
Sherry.
cheers.
I'm gonna bring Sherry in and let her have one too.
Come on in, gorgeous.
So this is the
There she
beautiful
is.
Sherry Moore. So
Ow!
cheers, Miss
Hi,
Moore.
Sherry Moore.
Yeah. Cheers.
Drink audibly, baby. Yes, indeedy.
One of my
Mm.
favorite ladies. Cheers, everybody.
Good.
Oh yeah,
That is
perfect
so
balance.
good.
Perfect balance.
So let's give credit where credit is due. This drink was created by the awesome Speedy. He
That's
strikes
right.
again. It is a beautiful, it's a beautiful cocktail. It's absolutely delicious.
Quick, easy, and to the point. I love it.
Yeah.
I love
Yes.
Yes.
it. I really like that. That's good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So can y'all see that?
Yes, it's gorgeous. Gorgeous.
And it tastes good.
Yes, it
I bet
does.
it does.
Sherry's back.
You see, Sherry?
Bam.
She likes it. She likes it.
So
Very, very
Mm.
good.
I'm gonna post the recipe one more time, you guys, in here. You can scroll back
Okay.
through the comments if you've just joined to find it. Um, and then I have a couple questions, everybody. First of all, Lucia is with us tonight. Welcome, Lucia.
Hey!
Hey.
Hey,
Okay.
Lucia!
Way to get
We
in there.
Shout out to our new whiskey fam.
Yes, we also
How,
have Jerry
how we
Williams
doing?
from J&J Stables with us tonight as
Oh
well.
wow! Hey,
Oh, right
Yeah.
on.
Jerry.
And
Jerry, that's the guy I
then
saw on the horse, right?
yep.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Then we have two questions. So one, I will answer your question about 1820 in just a second. But there wasn't a label change in Georgia? I think people feel like the color might have changed on the label.
A label change? No.
I didn't think so. Maroon
Mm-mm.
instead of brown. I think it was always maroon. Correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Correct. It's always been. I guess it depends on your eye and the light. I don't know.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what kind of lighting? Very, very possible.
Always look the same to me. Yeah.
Yep. And then our 1820. So I'm gonna go ahead and make this speech for the
Go
night.
ahead.
So
Please.
and 1820 is our single barrel. So we don't have a single barrel program like a lot of distilleries do, where they set aside a specific amount of barrels and release those barrels every year, and sometimes increase them upon demand. Our 1820 single barrel is literally when Miss Sherry Moore, who is the beautiful blonde woman who was just in the camera, when she comes across a world-class barrel, a barrel that is so incredible that you do not want to blend it or add it to anything else. On its own, it is just an absolute killer. So we take that barrel, we set it aside, and then we release it depending on where we have brand ambassadors and if they've gotten one yet, or a specific city has yet to get one. We do our best to get to everywhere we can across the country, but we don't really have enough to supply that. So when they come, and you'll find out about it, and that's really the best we can do with it. But the 1856, guys, if you're already familiar with it, is really an excellent answer to finding a single barrel quality and flavor in an everyday bottle that you can access. So that was the purpose of the 1856, is to get a similar proof level and a similar premium style flavor, and something that really just can stand up to a single barrel. And that's what our 1856 is. So I hope that answers your question about the 1820. And then we had someone ask if you could make a hot version of the Queen Bee for winter. And how different would it be? Just be like a hot toddy. Yeah.
Boom. Done.
Yeah.
That's exactly what this is. It's a cold hot toddy.
Yeah, it would be perfect as a hot toddy. Absolutely. So
Absolutely.
we have another cocktail, right, guys?
Yes,
let's do it.
we
Jay.
do. Let's do it. Okay. All right. All right. Let me give my quick rinse on it. Wow. 'Cause this will be doubling as my mixing glass. Okay. Now this one, you had me a ginger beer, so um, I'm looking forward to this one. And me and Sailor and Speedy too would know that too. Whenever you see Pimm's, you get like a slightly, a little bit apprehensive because a Pimm's cup is probably one of the worst cocktails you want to make when you're at a bar and all heck is breaking loose and you get a Pimm's cup to pop up at your bar or at the service bar. You're like, oh God, I don't have time for this. So anyway, all right, let me see. Let me go right there. Grab my.
Got all your ingredients? Because I'm going to post the recipe in a minute.
Let's go. All right, so
Girl,
here we
you know
go.
he's scrambling. He is scrambling
Let's go
again.
back. But I look so cool doing it, so it's okay.
Oh, sure. Of course you
Dainty.
do. You're Jay
Dainty
Madison.
again. Thank you.
Look,
Thank you. 1884.
this is my first time to taste the queen bee. I am
Okay.
absolutely loving it.
And it's
I told you.
gorgeous.
Yeah,
Truly.
see, this is one of those cocktails that can get you in trouble. Because you're like, oh, this is delicious. I can just keep on sipping on it. And probably at the end of your first one and a half, you'd be like, uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right.
Yes, a dangerous
Mhm.
one. Mm-hmm.
It's really good. You know, I have a favorite cocktail.
Mm-mm.
But this is it may be edging it out.
Uh-oh.
And it's a simple cocktail, so that's what I really love about it. It's not
Mm-hmm.
complex at all. So
No. That's quick
and
and easy.
most people have all those ingredients at home, so I love this.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
And to make honey syrup, I don't think we talked about that, you guys, just to make sure everybody knows how to make the honey syrup.
Yes.
Oh,
It's very
well,
simple.
honey syrup. Yeah, honey syrup is simple. You just pretty much take equal parts of honey and pretty much water just to make it more of a syrup and just throw it in a microwave. That's what I did. Took about I don't know what it was. Because I knew I was only using an ounce, so I just squirted a good amount of honey, probably about 2 ounces in there, and then 2 ounces of water. Put it in there, heated it up, mix it up, and you got syrup. That way, it's able to go into the cocktail, and it's not going to stick. It's not going to harden like that with the ice. So that way, you can shake the heck out of it, and it blends right into the drink. And between the lemon juice and the honey, perfect match. And then the 1884,
Perfect.
which is so delicate and beautiful of a whiskey,
And bright.
and bright and slightly floral, pretty like Victoria. Yeah,
Get out of here.
that's right.
Look,
I'm
look,
trying to work on you.
you're trying to get me off of you, so I don't want up you, but you know I'm going to, right?
That's right. I
I
expect nothing less, young lady.
I have local honey. They
Oh.
say that is good for you. So in your area, when you're making your
Mhm.
honey syrup, use local honey because it's good for you.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
so, as Jay said, equal parts of honey and water, but try to use local honey.
Yep. Me and Speedy were talking about that because of the fact of where you are. You got allergies and stuff like that with all the vegetation, trees, and all that stuff around you. If you use local honey, that'll make you help build up your immunity to those local allergies. So that's why
Yep, your
we say make
local
sure you use
pollen.
it.
Your local
Yeah.
pollen. Yep.
Yep, local pollen and all the cooties that fly around that you can't see. Okay,
It's a
All right.
cootie buster. Officially
It's
a
a
cootie
cootie
buster.
we need
Cootie
cootie
buster.
busters nowadays. Lord have mercy, don't we? All right, so we're
All
gonna do
right,
an ounce
Jay.
and a half.
My ice is melting.
Okay,
Yes,
let's do this.
good point. Let's
The
go.
Cumberland Sidecar.
Cumberland Sidecar, and
So
Sidecar is always a beautiful cocktail too. Usually done
yeah.
with
So I'm gonna let you
cognac, but we're
call
doing
it.
it with
I'm
1884.
letting you call it. What do we got, Jay?
So we're doing an ounce and a half of 1884.
I'm doubling mine again because Sherry likes
Yep.
to drink.
Touche.
Because Sherry likes to
Touche.
drink. I love
Yep.
it.
Sherry likes to
Yep.
drink.
And I like sherry, and I like to drink also. Very good.
Yeah.
That worked out
And
great.
she says her backyard is for drinking and laughter. And
I
so,
love it.
I have to
That's
accommodate
beautiful.
that, right? Yeah.
Yes,
Love it.
ma'am. Yep. You have to. All right. And then we're doing we're doing a half an ounce of Saint Germain. Saint Germain is Elderflower liqueur. I love
Yep.
this liqueur.
Pretty
I
good.
mean, and it goes so well. It matches and partners
For
so
those who
well.
don't know, that's it right
Compliments.
there.
Yeah, yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
It complements the 1884 again because of it
Mm-hmm.
being so light and delicate, and a little floral. So what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I like that Saint Germain sweetness, but not too much to kill you. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
Right. Right.
It pairs so well with whiskey. I think it's, in my opinion, I know it gets used with gin and vodka often, but I think it goes best with whiskey because it can really stand
Girl.
up to it. Otherwise, I feel like elderflower, if you've had it in the past, you guys, and you feel like, oh, I don't really care for it,
Oh,
I
please.
perhaps if it wasn't made with whiskey, it's because it took over the other flavors, what it's
Mhm.
Right.
content to do. But with a higher proof whiskey, like 90 and above, we're using a
Right.
93 proof, it stands up to it, and it's just beautiful compliment.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, beautiful. You're absolutely right on that one. And then we're doing a quarter of an ounce, 1/4 of an ounce, so 0.25 of Pimm's
Pimm's.
liqueur.
Do
Now,
we want to talk
Pimm's,
about Pimm's, Jay,
I
and
want you to
explain?
talk about Pimm's
Okay.
because I am not that fond of Pimm's, but it's great. It's great in its own Pimm's cup and with gin cocktails to me that I've noticed. But yes, please tell
So,
us more about Pimm's.
Pimm's is British. It's a British
British.
liqueur, and it's basically a fruit salad liqueur. I think that's the best way to describe it.
Hmm.
With a heavy raisin flavor. And there's Pimm's #1 and #2, and there's Pimm's Cup Cocktail, which
Yeah.
you'll find most bartenders aren't in love with these
I
days.
got #2. I mean, I got #1. I'm sorry.
So Pimm's can be hard to find in your local liquor stores because it's not called for a ton, especially if you're not in a big city. Your major liquor stores, your chain ones, will usually have it. It's getting a little easier to find now, but it can be a really, really beautiful ingredient when it's used well because it has a
Hmm.
multitude, layers and layers of flavor. Again, I'm going to say, I really believe it needs to go with, a real true dark aged rum or a reposado tequila or a
Mm,
whiskey so that it can stand
18.
up
Hmm.
to the spirit that
Yeah,
it's with.
that's right.
So that's my explanation. I hope that helps.
Yes, indeed. So we did the Pimm's #1. We did 1/4 of an ounce. So of course Victoria did a half an ounce for
I did.
her and Sherry. Hmm.
Yes.
And you stir it. You did a great stir,
Huh?
by the way. Nice stirring.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
And
that was
Thank
some
you.
sweet technique there.
I
I'm
am
telling
I
you,
am so
I had a
impressed.
fabulous instructor.
You
Speedy
daggone
has
right.
taught me well. He really has.
He did a great job. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
My lovely wife is telling me something. What did I miss?
Your honey syrup
My honey syrup.
is 1 part
Yes.
water and 1 part organic raw honey from the
Oh,
area.
excuse me. Mine is actually organic raw honey from the area.
Look,
Excuse
I
me.
I, I I I knew you didn't make it. I knew you didn't make it because if you had made it, you'd known.
True.
Your wife made it. Now give credit where
Yeah,
credit is due, sir.
I do. I do. I do. That's why I mentioned my wife so much. So like, cause there's no way in the world I could do all this. Absolutely not.
No.
Would not happen. Yeah. You hear me back here screaming and hollering like a little child. All right. So we're gonna pour this off. So you poured it into, and we did
I
stir
poured
and
it into
strain, right?
yes, and I poured it
Yeah.
into a Uncle Nearest rocks glass,
Oh, you did. Okay.
and
All right.
then and I'm
So
expressing some an orange peel over the top.
yes. So I'm gonna
Okay,
do,
and
and we're doing the ginger beer too. So I'm gonna pour mine into mason jar, Uncle Nearest mason jar. I'm gonna pour it in there first, and then I'm gonna add a little ginger beer. I want to taste it first before I put the ginger beer on it. To be honest with y'all.
well, I've done the ginger beer,
Ooh,
and
this
I've
so
done the
cool. Yeah.
orange express, and I've got a round spear and a square spear.
Ooh,
Wow, that looks
And
beautiful.
well,
they
you
look
know who did
gorgeous.
that, right? Well, you know who did that, right?
Speedy.
Great job, Speedy.
uh, Speedy strikes again.
There he is. Oh, that's Sherry.
And
That's
here's
Sherry said, let me
Sherry.
come get my cocktail.
Yes. Cheers, Sherry.
Cheers, y'all. Yes, indeedy.
Oh, that's good.
Well, that's real good.
That's good.
Ooh, I like that ginger beer on top.
So look, for
Mm,
those who don't know, Sherry Moore and I have known each other our whole life.
long
Um,
time.
I met Sherry when I was a girl. She was a girl too. Probably 5 or 6. Her grandmother is from
She was a girl
Lynchburg,
too.
and Sherry started coming down in the summers to visit. Well, she
Hmm.
became really good friends with my sister Debbie. And of course, where Debbie went, I went.
Hmm.
And so Sherry and I have known each other basically our whole life. And I tell everybody, Sherry is like family.
Of
Um,
course.
I, yeah, I love her dearly. And I don't know if me and Speedy are gonna leave. This atmosphere is absolutely wonderful.
It looks magical.
Oh, it's
Yeah, yeah.
wonderful. It
Just hang out
really
in the
is.
backyard. Get you a blanket. Now, the
Sherry,
interesting part. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say that Sherry has done a beautiful job with her backyard. I don't know if you can really, really see it, but it's beautiful. Just like the love and care that she pours into making a fantastic whiskey, she has
Hmm.
done the same thing with her backyard. It's beautiful.
Sherry Moore, you're a magical lady. I
So,
can't wait to
so,
get up there and hang out.
so we call her our whiskey nerd, and I'm gonna step out and I'm gonna let her step in by herself, and so people can talk to her a little bit about distilling or barrel aging or anything like that, and I'll get
Hmm.
out of the way and let Sherry do her thing. How about that?
Real
I love
fast, I
it.
want to I want to make sure that people understand what we have on camera right now is history. So the fact that Victoria, you are Nearest Green's great great granddaughter. Sherry
I
Moore,
am.
beautiful lady. Her maiden name is what?
Sherry is related to the Motlows, who are
To the
descendants
Motlows
of Jack. She
of
is
Jack
a
who?
descendant Jack Daniel.
Oh, that's crazy
So
interesting.
so
So
odd as it is, the relationship that Jack Daniel and Nearest Green had
yes.
back in 1856, that
Hmm.
relationship is still valid
Oh,
today.
there it is.
There it
Hallelujah.
is.
That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Now see,
Yeah.
that's the perfect way
Look at those
to Sherry
faces. I
Moore to
love
pop
it.
in there as you do your thing. Look at that. Ain't it lovely? Oh,
Yeah.
ebony and
So
ivory.
cheers to a wonderful relationship.
Yes,
Amen. Cheers
I
two
love
times
and
on
it.
to
that one.
and and to family and to family. Sherry and I consider ourselves family,
Amen.
just like
Family,
all of us
you ain't
that are the
lying.
nearest. We're family.
Hmm.
We're just
Amen.
closer.
Hmm. Right.
So
Speaking of
I'm
family, I
going to
see my
step.
sister just hopped in there and said, you're a she rose.
Oh wow, that's awesome, isn't it, Sherry? We are sheroes. Yeah.
She
So
rose.
so so Jay Madison, you know that you
Yes.
don't get a whole lot of time with the director of whiskey operations. So I'm gonna let you shoot her a question or two and see if she can answer. How about that?
Okay.
All
Love
right,
it.
Oh,
Sherry
I
Moore.
know she can answer. Yeah. So, hey, Sherry Moore. So glad to see your face.
The only
You are the
thing is,
baddest
yeah,
lady
you'll
to
have
ever touch
to
whiskey.
pass off. There
There
you
you go.
go. There you go. Yep.
Can you hear us
So
now? You
the
good? There we go. Mic check 1 2. You good?
Oh,
hey, Speedy, can you just make sure we can hear her?
What's up, Jay? Chef Jay
Now
popping
we
in there. I
can.
see
There
you.
we go.
Can
Now
we
we
hear
can.
you? You good?
We can hear you,
There you
Sherry.
go. I can hear you guys.
Yes.
Yes. Perfect. Lovely.
insulted unless Jay and Sailor come and stay at my house.
Absolutely.
And
Girl, you ain't gotta ask me twice. I'll bring a sleeping bag and I'll sleep out in the backyard because I want to just sit there and look up at the stars. That'll
yes.
be nice. That'll be nice. So sharing more. You know what? I had a conversation with a gentleman on, I think it was Tuesday night, and we were talking about what makes Uncle Nearest so special, other than the main process being the charcoal mellowing, of course, which Uncle Nearest developed and perfected, but also too what makes us award winning. I think a lot of times is the two proprietary filtration processes. And tell me about that. What went through that beautiful mind of yours to be able to do those two filtration processes, the carbon filtration and the diatomaceous earth, and explain those to us, which is why Uncle Nearest is so refined and such a good whiskey, and why you can drink it and wake up the next morning and feel just great. It's the healthiest whiskey in the world.
Okay. Okay. I've had 2 drinks. Y'all monitor.
Get her a chair so she can sit down. She's
Big thing.
Oh,
Once those barrels are done, we add the water. Now
okay,
it's proof.
okay.
We put the carbon in there and we give it 24 to 48 hours. You take those barrels have set anywhere from 7 years to 11 years. They haven't been moved. They haven't been touched. So when you add that water, it's a shock. So we make sure that there's time with the water and the carbon, and then we filter it through diatomaceous earth. And a lot of people don't realize the importance of just giving that whiskey and the water that time. And it really. So I think the filtration step is important. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, we can
Yes,
now.
yes, I got you.
Okay,
The
that's
filter.
better. I was just muting
We
us
got
because
it.
it was a
Yeah,
little hard to hear you, but your sound came in. It's perfect.
Okay.
came in real good. Yeah, yeah. And that's something because so a lot of times when people talk about it, the filtration being the carbon filtration, that we use coconut shells, and tell us why we use coconut shells. What was your thought behind that?
Well, I think there's 3 materials that they use to make uh, the activated carbon, and it is wood, coal, and coconut. And there's just a smoothness that comes with the coconut
Mm, mm-hmm.
versus the other. I think it
Okay.
was probably the first technology. And when I say technology, it could have been in the 5th century, but it's
Right.
still technology.
You ain't lying. Which I think worked out extremely well for us. And so that's the reason why, for me, a lot of times, I know our whiskey's exceptionally smooth. I mean, why people are just like they're. I mean, it's deceptive how smooth our 100 proof. I mean, both whiskeys, but you just sip on the
Yeah.
1856, and people are like
Hmm.
that cannot be a 100 proof whiskey.
Yeah.
There's a reason why, because of the processes that we go through that you devised and put together, and just so very proud of the product that you put out there. I mean, that's your genius making it what it is, and the reason why we have all these freaking awards, which makes it so easy for me and Sailor and all the rest of Team UN to get out there and sell the heck out of this daggone whiskey. I mean, you got the 1-2 punch. You got a great story and legacy, and then you have award-winning whiskey. It's like you'd be a crazy person not to like this whiskey. What's wrong with you? So thank you, Sherry Moore, for doing what you do. Let's see. Do you have another question that you get a lot of times, Sailor?
Yeah, so I think that one of the biggest questions is I think it's twofold. It's a question and it's a misnomer. And
Hmm.
what is Tennessee whiskey? And Tennessee whiskey isn't bourbon, and that's true, and that's not true. Do you want to talk about just real quick the one thing that makes Tennessee whiskey premium to bourbon? What makes it special?
Good
Well, we
question.
are the same as bourbon. We meet every step of bourbon, but we go one step further and we go through the charcoal melon. And if you do a GC analysis, a gas chromatograph analysis, you'll see the diffusal oils reduce when you go through that.
I have no
Like
idea what the heck that is, but it sounds
headache,
cool.
the headache is gone as long as you don't mix it with sugary mixers. If you mix
Right.
it with Coke, you still may get a hangover.
Mhm. That's something that I like to make sure that we communicate to people because of the fact of Uncle Nearest being such a premium whiskey that's in a category that sometimes has not had the best press. You know, Tennessee whiskey has been people think about it being cheap or
Mhm.
it's nothing compared to bourbon. It's
Mhm.
actually it's like you said, it's a misnomer. So I like
Mhm.
the fact that we have come and changed the game literally on a few dimensions, especially in regards of the quality of the whiskey that we're putting out. And I tell folks all the time, this is the healthiest whiskey, and you can drink it, huh?
We're designing our distillery, and I really see the capital investment that it takes
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
to be whiskey.
yeah,
It's really premium.
oh yeah. I mean,
It's not
you know
the
who we work with and work for. You know, she's not going to do anything if it's not 100% or better. So
yeah.
she put folks in place to make sure this thing is doing what it's doing. So big ups to Fawn and Keith Weaver as always. But it's I'm so proud to be able to work with you all. And I look forward to the time and the day whenever I could get back up there and hang out with you and be at the distillery because I know things are going well up there. And that was part of the question that Sailor had with everyone asking about 1820 so much. If you we had 1820 at the distillery. As soon as COVID frees us up a little bit and we can get up there, you all can get up to the distillery and get you some 1820 and see
Mhm.
Sherry Moore and Victoria and Speedy and all the beautiful people up there. That's for darn sure. I miss y'all. I really, really do.
And come to my backyard.
Yes. She's gonna have a line of cars waiting now.
Right. Be careful, Sherry Moore. You may get what you asked for. This is gonna be a lot of cars.
I'll
You got to
fly
call out
down
the
and do
56
parking and
police.
make it pretty penny.
Mm.
I love it.
I'll be out there with
Thanks.
the little lights and stuff
Anybody
like
that
that.
loves Uncle Nearest can come to my house.
Amen. Amen. I like that. I like
Thank you
that.
so much for letting us broadcast from your backyard, Sherry, and to Miss Victoria for making these beautiful cocktails. And it's been so fun, you guys, to do this journey with Victoria, which she started uh, 5 shows ago, and we do this once a month with Victoria.
Oh yeah.
You can see her technique changing, and it's cool because that can be you as well. It just takes practicing it and a good recipe, and you can watch some videos, you can play along with us, and make your own wonderful cocktails at home.
We
And
have
what's
so many,
what's up
so
next
many.
week, Jay? For us next Thursday, we're here on Must-See with TV every Thursday. What can
Yes.
the folks see next?
So next Thursday is the fourth Thursday of the month. So of course that's the Whiskey Dads. We missed you guys last month, so we'll be back this month for sure to talk about all things dads go through, but also too because of the time of the year, kids are going back to virtual school, so we'll be talking about that type of stuff. Heck, football season is back. We had NFL, and I'm not gonna lie, I damn sure I almost missed the first week of football. I just caught it all on ESPN. I forgot we were going back to football, so talk about things like that. Just check in with all the dads and see how everybody's doing because we are our whiskey UN ambassadors, but also too we're husbands and fathers, and we try and do our thing. So it's just a nice little conversation. We hang out, have a good time, and of course we're sipping on the finest whiskey in the land, and having a good time and making cocktails. So we look forward to that as always. Hmm.
Well, thank you again, everybody who joined us tonight. Um, Miss Victoria, come back in so we can say goodnight to you and tell you how much we love you.
Yes, get
Hi,
Speedy in there too.
Speedy.
Come on, Speedy. Oh man.
I hate that y'all not
There he
here
is.
for this fabulous dinner we're about to enjoy.
Oh man, yeah, that's
I
messed
know. I
up.
wish we could enjoy it with you, but it was so. Thank you, Victoria. Yes, ma'am.
Taylor, take care of yourself, sweetheart.
Thank you. I will. I got
Yeah,
About
plenty
you
of Pedialyte today.
Yes, babe,
I heard
you
that
already
Pedialyte.
know we love you dearly. I give you a hard time, but I would run through muddy water for you.
You better believe it. Same here, darling. Always. Whiskey
All right.
family, we roll deep.
Very
We
deep.
do.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's
indeed.
right.
We mean this thing, right?
All day, every day. And like I always tell everybody, I got you covered, no matter what. We here to make it happen.
So here's Speedy. We're gonna bid you all a good night, okay?
Thanks, everybody.
Love y'all.
Peace, love.
Thanks, Whiskey
Hey, y'all.
family.
Wear your freaking mask, y'all. Let's try and kick this
Wear
COVID
your
one way
mask.
or another. Wear your
Drink
mask.
honorably, and we'll see you next week.
Hey, Jay.
Yes,
They
ma'am.
need to wear their masks because I gotta come meet Ti.
Heard.
I
Yes,
love
ma'am.
it.
Yes,
Love
ma'am.
it.
We're gonna get you down at CTI and hang out with Ambassador Young too. So we're gonna do from
Yes, I can't wait.
yeah,
I can't
both
wait.
ends of the spectrum. We're gonna kick it, with some kings of the city. That's for sure.
That's right. That's
Love
right.
it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, fam. We love y'all.
All right.
We love
We
you.
love y'all.
Thank you,
Thank you for the
Victoria.
support.
Thank you, Speedy. Thank you, Sherry. Jay, as always, love you, brother. And love
Keep
to
it
our
going.
Whiskey
Yes.
family, and we'll see you all next week.
Peace and love,
Take
Sailor.
care,
Take care of
fam.
yourself, young lady. Bye, y'all in Tennessee.